The next one is rate of return risk. Rate of return risk. Rate of return risk. From the name, you can understand that the return that is being provided by the Islamic bank to its customer, that is the rate of return. Sometimes the customer's expectation may be higher. Sometimes the customer's expectation may be higher than what is paid by the Islamic bank. So in that case, the customer may not be happy, and they may switch from the Islamic bank to other Islamic bank or even to the conventional banks. So that can create a loss for the Islamic bank. So it is the possibility that the rate of return paid by the Islamic bank toward its customer might not meet their expectation and thus affect the customer behavior adversely. And what could be the causes? What could be the causes of giving a lower rate of return to the customers? We can differentiate the causes into two types. One is the internal and another one is external. Among the internal factors, we have erosion of the bank's asset. Then, for example, if the asset of the bank loses its value, that means loses its productivity or so, then definitely the bank might not be able to give higher return to the customer. Another one is decrease in the bank's profit share from debtors. Sometimes due to the market competition and other reason, the bank may agree with a less slice of the profit share. So if the bank gets a less amount of profit, it can also give only a less amount of return to its customers. And the third internal reason can be the higher level of default by the debtors. That means the other side customers. If they do not pay their dues, their amounts in due time, then how can the Islamic bank give higher return to its customers? So these are the internal factors. Now, if we talk about the external factors, one reason could be increase in the rate of return offered by other Islamic banks. So in this case, what is happening? Our Islamic bank is providing the same return, but others are giving higher return. So ultimately, relatively, we are paying less. So that can create dissatisfaction among the customers. And the second one is increase in interest rate in conventional bank. So please do not only think about the Islamic bank. Although you are not conventional bank, but the conventional bank is at one side of your competition. So if the conventional bank provide higher interest rate, then Islamic bank may lose its customers. And the third one is higher inflation. If the inflation increases, definitely customers will expect, customers will need higher rate of return, which, if the Islamic bank cannot satisfy, then the customers may become dissatisfied due to the low rate of return, and they may go away from the particular Islamic bank, and that can create loss for the Islamic bank. So this is about the rate of return risk.